Hello class 2C and 2D, welcome to the computer class. Chapter number 6, operating a computer. I would like you people to open your book while I am explaining the chapter. So let us start. How to start a computer? To switch on a computer, follow these steps. So what are the steps to follow? What are the steps to start a computer? Now see. Step 1. Switch on the main power supply button. So first of all you will have to switch on the main power supply button. Step 5, as you can see here. Okay. Then step 2, switch on the UPS. This is the UPS. This is the for the battery backup. It is the inverter of the computer. So switch on the UPS button. If the electricity goes off, the UPS makes the computer work. It is the UPS which makes the computer work when there will be no electricity. In case of no electricity, this UPS works. It gives 15 minutes backup. Next, UPS is also called the inverter of the computer. Step 3, switch on the power supply. Now see, this is the power supply of the CPU. Switch it on. That is the power supply button of the CPU. Step number 4, switch on the monitor button and wait for some time. So this is the monitor button. Switch it on and wait for some time. Machine does a work which is known as booting. It is the process of loading the operating system to the main memory of the computer. So after booting, the first screen that appears on the monitor is called the desktop. So this is the desktop, and see, it contains icons, start button and the taskbar. Now your computer is ready to use. Now see, next is the icons. Icons are the small pictures on the desktop that you can see. Some icons on the desktop are this computer, recycle bin. Now see, taskbar. The taskbar is located at the bottom of the desktop. It contains the start button. It contains the start button at the left corner and clock at the right. So this start button will be, it is placed at the left corner and clock at the right corner. Okay. Now see, start button. This is the start button. When we click on the start button, a start menu appears. It is used to open different programs. So this is the start menu. Whenever we will click here, and we will see one menu that is known as start menu. We can also use the start menu to shut down the computer. So from start menu only, from here we can get shutdown option also. When we start a program, it opens in a rectangular box like this box. We call this rectangular box a window. So all these rectangular boxes are known as the windows. Though through this we can see and work on programs. So we can see and work on programs using these rectangular boxes or windows. Now see, now look at these three buttons on the top right corner of the window. Top right corner you will see these three buttons. These are the minimize, maximize and close. So these are the control buttons. These are three in number. We call these minimize, maximize and close buttons. They are used to resize or close the windows. So if you click on minimize button, it will be minimized on the taskbar, but it will be opened. Maximize is the full screen view and cross is the close. These are the control buttons. These are 3 in number. We call this minimize, maximize and close buttons. These are used to resize or close the window. Okay. So with this close button you can close the window also. Now the procedure to shut down a computer, how you will shut down a computer. When you have finished working on the computer, you should shut it down properly. So follow the steps to shut down the computer. Step 1, you have to click on start button. Step 2, select shutdown option. You will select shutdown option. Then step 3, you will have to switch off the monitor. Step 4, then you will have to switch off the UPS button. And step 5, finally you will have to turn off the main power supply button. So these are the 5 steps which you will follow when you have to shut down a computer. Clickipedia, the CPU switches off itself when you shut down a computer. No need of pressing the CPU power button again and again. With the option shutdown only, CPU will be shut down. It will switch off automatically. Next, caution, never switch off your computer directly from the UPS. This should not be done. So read the chapter thoroughly, and I have already given you the question answers of this chapter. Read them also. Thank you. Have a nice day.